What's up? What's up, everyone? What are you using for your tone right now? I'm using a Polychrome DSP McRockland Suite. Someone said, can you play something diminished? Sure. Cool. How's everyone doing? I'm still getting warmed up. And I'm about to play to a backing track, actually. So, yeah. It's a neoclassical backing track with a chord progression I created. Well, it's a pretty popular chord progression. It's basically a... So there's going to be a lot of neoclassical. You can do this kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm just warming up. This is what I typically do to warm up. So that's what basically you're watching is just a quick warm up. And yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions before I start improvising to that backing track. Was it that lick that sounded like Vinnie Moore? Because if that is the lick you're thinking of, I agree, because I probably watched a Vinnie Moore video or an instructional and probably started playing it because I saw it. because he does a lot of that. All right, I'm about to play to this backing track. How's the sound? Cool. Not the best of improv. Still getting warmed up, but yeah, I'm gonna answer some more questions because yeah, that improv wasn't that good. I'll be honest. Still getting warmed up, by the way. So. Hi, what can you say about flame maple top on your Theos? It looks like plain maple, which is cheaper. It's actually flamed koa. So it's a flame koa top. And the body is alder, I believe. So flame koa top with alder. It's a great combination. You can get a really good sound out of that. And yeah, I really like it. It's actually a guitar I use quite a bit, and it's chambered, so it sounds a little bit different than this guitar. This one has more of a fuller sound, whereas this one has more of a fuller sound, and whereas the other guitar has more of like that. It like always sounds like you're on this position of the pickup. It always sounds like you're, which actually I like a lot. It's very cool, and I wouldn't even mind getting another guitar that's chambered, because with that chambered effect, you get that sort of like, it just sounds really bluesy, like bluesy like, and it's cool. Do you know how to play a fill in music while playing a chord, and how do we use it when we play the guitar? Like a fill, like when you're composing? Fills are all over the place when you're composing. If you choose to use them, that is. Any advice on Paul Gilbert licks for that fast stuff with picking and hammer-ons and pull-offs across the fretboard? Much respect to you, man. You could start with the double up kind of lick, where you double up on 3 notes and you do this. You get used to doing that, that'll help a lot. So something like this. And start doing these kind of patterns. And that slow would be. Can you compare your chambered guitar with another that is not? I would like to understand the difference in sound. I could do that. I would have to go get the Theos. Maybe for the next live stream I'll do that, because I got that guitar right there. That is the Kiesel Headless Delos. But I just got new strings on my Kiesel Theos, so I would love to do that, because there is actually quite a big difference in a chambered body guitar. And the big difference, I would say, to be honest, really is like that sort of like less fullness. Not in a bad way though. It's like in a good way. This less fullness, you get that sort of. So if you know what this sounds like on a Strat style guitar, 2 and 4 position, it sounds like that all the time, essentially. It's got that like really cool sound to it, which I like a lot. And I even was wondering if you could get a guitar like this chambered. I don't believe that is an option, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind having some extra guitars that are chambered, to be honest. It's a great sound, and I mean, you probably would not regret getting that sound or getting that option on your Theos. Or I think, doesn't that come standard on the Theos? Either way, you wouldn't you wouldn't regret it, I don't think. I mean, I like it a lot, and it's just different. It's something probably you don't have, and if you don't have a guitar like that, I think it'd make a good guitar for your collection. Sounds hollow? Well, not exactly, but sort of, but not exactly. I don't know. It just feels lighter in your hands. So if you have a guitar in your lap like this, and it's like in your hands like that, it's just like, I don't know. It just feels lighter, feels like different. I really don't know. I don't know how to explain it. You'd have to play one. But when you're sitting with the guitar and you play a note, just sounds like not half full, but like it just sounds like a good sound. I don't know, like this position on your pickup. You get that all the time on your guitar. You get that sound like 24/7 essentially. But it's not like if you're on the bridge pickup, yeah, that sound's gonna be less dramatic, but either way, it kind of sounds that way a lot of the time, and it's just a good sound. I really like it. He said no on website. You can't have chambered body on Delos. Maybe only as option 50. I don't know what that means, but yeah. As far as the option 50, but yeah, I don't think you can have a Delos chambered because I was wondering the same thing myself, and I was told that I don't think you can have that on a Delos. And either way, it's fine. I mean, this sounds great. It's more of a fuller sound, but it sounds good. And yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't mind pulling out the Theos and playing it right now even, but I'll do that next time. Probably have the Theos for the next live stream or whatever. It's got fresh, brand new strings right now. It sounds good. Everything's really good sounding, so. I'm gonna scroll up to some of these comments and see if I missed any. Hey Marshall, was just wondering if you have any date in mind for the release of new music, provided you are still working on it, of course. Yeah, I don't have a date right now, but soon, hopefully soon. I mean, I'm making really great progress on it, and it's turning out great. Just wait until it's finished, and I'll definitely be announcing it when it's done because yeah, it's really cool. Really happy with everything that I'm writing, and yeah, it's gonna sound really good when it's all finished. So thank you for the question, by the way, because I'm looking forward to that. Seriously. Oh wow, I think somebody looks like that's $5.50. Thank you so much. Turn off the delay. You are incredible. I learn a lot just watching you play. Can you give any tips to improve the arpeggio? Very, very good. I'll turn off the delay. Here we go. I'll keep the reverb on. But yeah, I can let me get back to that. Let me turn off the delay for you. Thank you for the support. The delay, how do I get to that? Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. I found it. Delay is off, my friend. So he said, Turn off the delay. You are incredible. I learn a lot just watching you play. Can you give any tips to improve the arpeggio? Very, very good. Thank you. Thank you so much for the support. See, no delay. Any tips on arpeggios to improve the arpeggios? So he wants to improve his arpeggio and arpeggios playing. So if you want to play like a single arpeggio, I would recommend maybe try something major 7. It's always cool to play a major 7 arpeggio. So if you want to do something that's major 7, try this. This would be in G major 7. You can play this across the fretboard kind of wherever you want. So this is what it sounds like. So that's slow would be. And then if you wanted to play it up here, you could do this. If you want to get that kind of cool sound, I mean, try that. And that's a great tip, I think, to improve your arpeggio playing, because sometimes we like to just do these kind of arpeggios. And sometimes, you know, to change it up a bit, try this. And another thing you can do to improve your arpeggio playing is add this note. Well, with this arpeggio in particular, is this. It makes it 3 notes per string, 1 note per string, and then this. So hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully that was helpful. Thank you for the support. How many hours do you practice a day, and how many years have you been playing? So how many hours a day do I practice a day? I play quite a lot, and I don't know the exact amount of time that is, but to be honest, I think I play on average like quite a few hours a day, especially when I'm recording, you know, new music and stuff. So when I'm recording new music, I'm playing like all day a lot of the time. So yeah. And how many years have you been playing? I've been playing since August of 2008. So if August of 2008 was 15 years ago, that would mean I've been playing for almost 15 years. So it's March right now. In about 5 months, that'll mean I've been playing a total of 15 years. So that's actually really quite impressive, to be honest. I can't believe it when I hear that number. I'm like, 15 years? That's actually quite a accomplishment, if you ask me. 15 years of total experience with the guitar. I mean, that's cool to me. Even saying it out loud, I'm just like, wow, that even impresses me. Alright, I'll be back playing this. Hold on. Whoops! I've had a lot of coffee. I've had a lot of coffee. Well, not really that much coffee, but I've had a lot of coffee to be able to play these stretches like that. Phrasing isn't sounding too good right now, though, but that's all right. Loving your show, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you, seriously. And do you like Locrian pentatonic? Sounds awesome. I don't know if I've played Locrian pentatonic all that much. He said, do you practicing Sean Lanelick? Yeah. This is one I remember from his instructional, actually. How about this? Because it's like groupings of 4, so I use that technique when I play that lick with hybrid picking. So what I do, so hybrid picking is great for stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot of things hybrid picking is great for, but definitely for legato like that, that's definitely amazing to use. Like this technique, I really love it. I've been playing for 46 years. Classical metal has always been enjoyable to me. Also combining blues with... So you like to combine blues with the classical kind of shredding. That's cool. Yeah. I do the same thing. I like to do this a lot. I'm gonna need to do this though. Sometimes when you're tapping and you're wearing long sleeves, it gets in the way of the muting. That could have been cleaner. Oh well. Sometimes when you're still getting warmed up, you don't play the cleanest of licks, but that's all right. That's fun to do though. You can do that with out tapping too. You can go. It's really cool. Sounds like Final Fantasy Prelude. I haven't played that game in probably, I don't even know the amount of time it's been, but PS2 is probably when I had that game. But yeah, a lot of people tell me that my licks sound like that, like these kind of licks. They sound like, and then if you do this, that kind of stuff, everyone says it sounds like a Final Fantasy, which is cool. I mean, I love the sound of those licks, so. Someone said, which are the guitarists who influenced your style the most? I would say Randy Rhoads. Randy Rhoads, Eddie Van Halen, Paul Gilbert, Yngwie Malmsteen, you know, those guys really inspired my guitar playing a lot. So, just to name a few, those would be them. Steve Vai, yeah. Steve Vai too. Also, one thing completely off the topic, but I haven't really heard you talk with people before these streams. Now that I have, I must say that you are very, very humble and cool. Hey, thank you so much. Seriously, I really appreciate that. Buckethead, the GOAT. Buckethead definitely inspired me too. How about George Lynch? Oh yeah. I mean, I love George Lynch. I wouldn't say he's my main influence, but he's great. I love that style. I would say, yeah, like Van Halen, which is similar, you know, like a similar time, like in the 80s, they have a similar style. So, I mean, my inspiration more comes from Eddie Van Halen, but George Lynch is great. I was going to ask the same thing about influences, influence. So let me repeat that. I was going to ask the same thing about influence besides neoclassical players. Yeah, I mean, I don't only listen to neoclassical guitar players, but I do listen to a lot of like classical music. How much of it is strict practice versus pushing yourself? It depends. I mean, if I really want to accomplish something, I'm gonna probably push myself with like strict practice, maybe not too often, but if I'm really trying to accomplish like a new technique, I'm gonna definitely attempt to do stuff that is outside of my comfort zone. So yeah, it really just depends. I mean, I achieved a lot of the techniques and stuff that I'm quite satisfied with in the last, I don't know, 10 or so years. So I don't spend a ton of time, practicing new techniques, but every once in a while, what I'm really practicing more is well, I don't know if this is really practicing, but what I spend more time doing essentially with the guitar is composing music. So that's what I spend more time doing, if anything, is composing music and producing and finishing, songs and stuff. What is your favorite guitars to play? I would say this one. This is my Kiesel Delos. This is my favorite guitar right now, and it's been ever since I got it. So, yeah, that's my favorite guitar to play. Probably also is my Kiesel Theos. It's got a flame koa top. It's gorgeous, and my new Kiesel Retro Solo is also one of my favorites to play right now too. Also my Kiesel, which is the Retro Solo, is like a Telecaster type guitar. It's the yellow one, and it's new. I just got it maybe a month ago. And yeah, my Kiesel nylon string is also one of my favorites. I just got that one too. Bro, show some picking techniques. What do you want to see? Alternate picking? Let's try just some strict alternate picking. This is going to be tough, but we're going to start with some strict alternate picking. How about even on the bridge pickup too? Let's try it with a bridge pickup humbucker. Strict alternate picking. Let's see if I can get through the modes of the major scale. Let's see if I can get through the modes of the major scale, ascending and descending. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the neck pickup. Actually, no, I'm gonna use the bridge pickup. I was like, I'm about to use the neck pickup because I was looking for the shortcut. But the truth is, looking for the shortcut with this kind of stuff is never going to help you. I mean, it will help you in some circumstances, I guess, but for alternate picking, I'll just try to make it as difficult as possible. So at least I got through it with the bridge pickup. Now I can do the neck pickup because I did it with the bridge. No delay, nothing. Make it as difficult as possible to sound good. How about now let's try the same exact thing, but with economy picking, which is something that I haven't been practicing all that much as far as ascending economy picking. So that was all alternate. Let's try now economy picking, bridge pickup. Actually, that was quite easier than the alternate picking for some reason. I don't know why the alternate picking was so difficult when that's what I've been playing more recently. Now, since I used the bridge pickup to get through those scales, let's try the neck pickup because it's a little easier on the neck pickup and the bridge pickup is quite a lot more difficult to pull it off, I think, because when you have a harsher tone for that kind of style, it just makes it slightly more difficult, in my opinion. So I prefer the neck pickup for scale stuff. But let's try the neck pickup for economy picking now. Do you prefer alternating or economical picking? So he's asking if I prefer alternate picking or economy picking. And the answer truly is I prefer both, just because why not get good at both? I don't really like not being good at both of them. So when one is not as good as the other, I work on it. So that's what I do, just because not being good at both is annoying to me, for at least for my style of playing. I just like to be able to do both because when I'm playing, sometimes there's moments that I'm like, yo, alternate picking sounds really good. Like, I turn the delay back on. But there's moments where alternate picking just sounds so good. You get that really... There's just something about alternate picking that I just love. It just sounds so good. Especially on the lower strings, you get that... Love it. And then economy picking is just so fast. You get that. It's just so fast. You get that super smooth, fast tone. I love them both. I really just need to be good at both of them, to be honest. All right. Someone said, can you play a few short licks in A major, B major, or D Lydian? Would love to hear it. Okay, how about D Lydian? D Lydian kind of chord progression. You could do this as well. If you're in D Lydian, you could go from D major to E major. Any tips for phrasing / creating licks? Where to start / stop? You know what I like to do? I like to incorporate a lot of major notes in my licks. And what I mean by that is if I'm phrasing or playing licks and wanting to improve my phrasing, I'll always use major notes. So if I'm in, let's say, minor pentatonic, so E minor pentatonic, for example. See, I ended on that E, which is an E minor note, but to create a cool sound, sometimes I add the G note, or I end on the G note. So what I'll do is, see, I ended on that G right there, made it sound really melodic. And yeah, if you're in E minor, so E minor pentatonic, for example, use major notes. So try the, I don't know, C major note too. You could go. See right there? That note really added some, added something a little different, you know? And you could play an arpeggio. That was a G major 7 arpeggio. G major 7 is always cool to play arpeggios with. I do it all the time. And someone said, what guitar is that? This guitar is my Kiesel Delos. Ooh, look at that flame maple, roasted flame maple neck or fretboard and that lighting. Looks beautiful. Seriously, look at that. That flame is ridiculous on this guitar. Tips on shredding better. You know, you got to practice alternate picking and economy picking. And yeah, get good at alternate picking. Then economy picking. Then sweep picking. And then maybe string skipping. And then learn a little bit of theory, maybe add some diminished 7th arpeggios. Diminished 7th always sounds good. Then maybe learn a little bit of hybrid picking. And then once you use all those techniques, you'll definitely have a well-balanced shred technique if you get good at all those techniques. I mean, there's a lot of balance with all that, because if you're good at alternate, then you're good at economy picking. Alternate picking and economy picking are kind of hard to be good at, though, both at the same time, so that'll take a lot of work. So the answer is just practice a lot of different techniques and spend a lot of time with your instrument. Once you spend a lot of time with your instrument, you'll improve, I believe. This is my opinion. You know, get good at vibrato too. You can't not be good at vibrato. I mean, you can if you're like maybe not into, bending strings. But I like to bend strings, so that really helps your shred technique. Because if you're going to be playing all these long runs and long and fast licks and they're all over the neck. Sometimes you just got to end it with a good bend or vibrato. So yeah, do all of that, and then you'll probably end up improving your picking technique and shred technique. How play legato so smooth style fusion? Get good at hammer-ons and pull-offs, but I do a lot of stuff with just hammer-ons only as well. I'll do like so try hammer-on only legato. That's fun. I mean, this is an example. I'm not getting the comments on here. Hold on, let me refresh this. I'm seeing it on my phone, but I'm not seeing the comments on here for some reason. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I can't see the comments on here. For some reason, this isn't refreshing. Hold on. I don't know what's going on. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Maybe I can press this and then there's a chat? No? Okay, the chat's on here now. Okay. I'm not able to see the comments the usual way. That's all right. I'm just gonna look at them this way. Come on. Dang. All right, I don't think this is gonna work right now. I'm gonna have to look at it through the phone. It's all good. I'm almost done with this stream anyway. I mean, we've been going for about an hour, so thank you to everyone who tuned into the live stream. I'm gonna do a little bit more playing, and then I'm probably gonna end up going. But thank you to everyone who came on the live stream and everything. I really appreciate the support. I'm gonna try it one more time. If this works, I'll stay on. Nope, doesn't look like it is. All right, really appreciate the support, everyone, and I'm gonna end up hopping off of here because yeah, it's hard to read the comments this way. How's the EP coming? It's coming good. It's coming along good. Probably gonna work on it right now. But sorry guys, I gotta go now because the technical difficulties. I'll be back soon though. Maybe I'll do another one in the middle of the week. Maybe like on I don't know, in a couple days. I'll try doing another one possibly. But I'll definitely do one next Sunday. So yeah, thank you to everyone who came on the live stream and supported. Really appreciate it. I'll be back soon, and peace.